Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are fine. Today we will start chapter 6, History of Pakistan. Topic is Zulfikar Ali Bhutto era 1971 to 1977. Its duration is from 1971 to 1977. After the separation of East Pakistan, Zulfikar Ali Bhutto took over the country. The major work of this period, economic reforms. The main aspects of economic reforms: nationalization. Number 1, nationalization mean make something the property of state. It means the transfer of a major branches of industries and commerce from private to the state ownership or control, यानी किसी चीज़ को कौमी तहवील में लेना, हुकूमत की मलकियत बना देना. Reason for nationalization. Common reason for nationalization were prevention of unfair exploitation and termination of workers without any reason, to provide security of jobs, fair distribution of income from national resources, the economic stability and prosperity of people of Pakistan is essential for the development of country. In Pakistan, 60% of the country's industrial asset and 80% insurance business were owned by 22 families. So Mr. Bhutto issued an ordinance on 2nd January 1972. Industries were nationalized, educational institutions were nationalized, bank and insurance companies were nationalized. Labor reforms and agricultural reforms were announced. Now we will discuss in detail nationalization of industries. Bhutto disagreed the policies of capitalist and industrialist. The industries taken over by the government, 10 heavy industries were nationalized, are as under: automobile industry, chemical industry, consumer goods industry, steel industry, heavy equipment industry, petrochemical industry, cement industry, social welfare industry, tractor industry, heavy electrical equipment industry. Nationalization of banks and insurance companies. The big capitalist families had their own banks and insurance companies, which were encouraged the capitalist system. For the stability of the country, all insurance companies were nationalized merged under the control of State Life Corporation. Labor reforms. Bhutto government announced new labor policy on 10th January 1972. The representative of laborers were included in administrative committee, which responsible for running the affairs of the factory. Annual bonus equal to 1 month's salary was announced for workers. The working time of workers was rescheduled 48 working hours instead of 54 hours. Mill owners were bound to give solid reasons for termination of laborer. Unfair termination would be avoided. Every laborer would have the rights of old age pension, insurance, gratuity and medical facilities. Next, agricultural reforms. Agriculture is main occupation of the people of Pakistan. About 70% people are involved in agriculture. To save the farmers, from exploitation of land reforms were announced. The limit of land ownership was fixed at 150 acre of irrigated land and 300 acre unirrigated land. Acre mean 1 acre equals 4,840 square yard. Irrigation mean to watering the plants and crops. Next, the landlord were prohibited to take unpaid labor, bigar, from farmers. Only landlord would pay the land and water tax, not tenant. Fragment of land were combined under a new scheme named consolidation of land. Fragment of land mean scattered land. It is an obstacle to agricultural productivity modernization. Now, there are some positive and negative impacts of nationalization. Positive impacts: due to labor reforms, the exploitation of workers was ended. Government maintained prices of industrial goods. Students were given concession in transport fare. Salaries were increased. Labor union and students unions were formed to protect their rights. Now we will talk about negative impacts. Ownership of private institutions and mill owners were unhappy. The capitalists shifted their business to foreign countries and set up few industries in Pakistan. Due to security of jobs, salaried staff did not take their duties seriously because government had to pay the salaries, so the financial burden increased the difficulties of government. The unlimited liberty of student unions spoiled the students. Political interference increased in educational institutions. The labor union took advantages of freedom and went on strikes and demonstration, which greatly affected the performance and production of units. So these are main aspects of nationalization. Students, for better understanding, you have to read the text of this chapter topic by topic. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.